Hello and good morning. Happy Monday. It is the first day and first Monday of February, so happy new month. We are 1 month in. Can you believe it, to 2021? And we spent a lot of last month talking about going within and creating the life you want. And we're going to spend February talking about finding your spark, and which kind of leads to the purpose. And the whole month is going to be based on the movie Soul, which premiered on Disney+ on Christmas Day. So if you haven't seen it yet, there will be spoilers throughout this. So go watch it. It is about finding your spark, your soul's purpose. This man is Joe is a middle school band teacher, and I love the beginning because my son's in middle school band, and he gets the gig of a lifetime, and then he dies, and he tries to escape going to the great beyond, and he ends up at the great before. He takes somebody's identity, and he has to mentor number 22, who is a soul who is not ready to go to Earth, who has been in the great before since forever, because when you hear the other numbers that they're on, and number 22 has no desire to live a life on Earth. And, in true Disney form, there's a lot of mishaps, and Joe ends up coming back to Earth in a cat, and 22 is in Joe's body. And they have to navigate that, and then 22 realizes what it is to live and how to find that spark, and and struggling to find purpose. And that's the basis of the movie. If you have seen the movie, finding your spark is not finding your purpose. That purpose is this grandiose thing that we search for. And I'm a life purpose coach. I'm a certified life purpose coach. And it starts with finding your spark. It really does. In the movie, quoted is, "A spark isn't your soul's purpose." That's from Jerry, who's one of the counselors in the great before. And then Joe even says, "A spark shows up when you're ready to live." And then there's one point where one of the mystics, it's kind of like a shaman, somebody who likes to do meditation and stuff. He goes to swap, right? Put Joe back in his body and take 22 back to the great before. And 22, who's in Joe's body, runs away. He doesn't want to not exist anymore, or just exist. He wants to really live. It's quite magical and mystical, and it's amazing. So, in an effort to practice what I preach, there's two things here. One, if you work with me, if you join my 3-month or my 6-month program, I will send you this book. It's called Find Your Spark. It is a journal based on the movie Soul, and it is fantastic. And it really just wants you to explore who you are. It talks about doing gratitude in here. What are the things you're interested in? What makes you you? Think of things that went right today. It's this whole bunch of different things. So, part of my dedication and to practice what I preach, I'm going to be working on this journal this month. Every day, my goal is to finish the whole thing within the month, and just really dive into these same practices that I encourage my clients to do. But based on this, that would be a gift. This is not part of, not totally part of what I do, but a lot of the things I have you dive into are part of this book. So, Find Your Spark, a journal of gratitude and self-discovery. So, that is a gift from me to you when you sign up for one of my programs. And because I believe, and I truly feel, when we let go of who we think we should be and we follow our spark and we find our purpose, that we can live a life just full of joy and happiness and having that knowing that we're on the right path. And it's an amazing feeling to know what you're supposed to do with your life. Frustrating when you can't get there right away, but when you know what you're meant to do, it's pretty awesome. And at the end of the day, it talks, and we'll really get into this in the last week of February, but the spark is every day. It is found in everyday living. So you can have this spark every single day. Now, as you know, February is Black History Month, and I do a book of the month in my newsletter. So this month's book is called Stamped. Now, this is the abridged version. It's made for young adults. I had bought this for my son. And it actually is it's a non-history history book is how the author describes it. The adult version is stamped from the beginning. Again, this is the abridged one to make it easier to understand some of the concepts for young adults, teenagers, high school, middle school. It's amazing. It really gives perspective. Growing up, they don't teach you why there's Black History Month. And we learn about, Martin Luther King and stuff like that and Rosa Parks, but we don't learn how history has affected them. You hear that history is written by the winners. So the Black community has not been the winners. So what is history like from their perspective? And Stamped is a great perspective. So that's the book of the month this month. Again, if you join me in my coaching programs, you will get Find Your Spark, Journal of Gratitude and Self-Discovery, because it really is about finding who you are and what you are all about, which is what you can give back to the world. So I hope you have a wonderful Monday. Next week, there is a section in the movie where they discuss lost souls, and that's what it's going to be, the trials and tribulations of going after your spark and becoming a lost soul and what that's like and how do we move out of it. But this week, try to find what sparks your joy, what sparks your interests, and how can you do more of that in your life. So have a wonderful Monday, and I will see you soon.